So let's go out to my garden before I go to the gym. My butterfly bushes. I am going to trim those. Flowers, and I don't know if the flowers are actually ready to start turning into fruit. So you know what it is. I just came back from the gym. I have some tasks to do in that garden. And I think that's the part that I was not necessarily prepared for, is now I have to upkeep that garden. I still have other things to plant. I still have, you know, things that still need to grow for the season. Okay, so I have my gloves. I'll use my hands really to pull most of the weeds. There's various grass. Oh, look, these are coming back. It really comes and goes. It struggles. And it's raining. Got these chairs. I got them off of Facebook Marketplace. 2 chairs and the cushions for $80. And it fit my space. I do have to wash them, spray paint them black. What time it is? Actually, I just came from church. I did go to the gym, went to church, and then I had to go to the store real quick. But you know what time it is. It's time for me to check my garden. Okay, so let's go out there and look and see, like, is there... I'm not going to do a lot because I am dressed here. Just an observation. What's happening? What's going on? This one is a new color that's coming up. I did trim some of that bush, but I see it's still growing wild. This one is not growing as fast. Look at my, are these pansies or? Oh my gosh, look at that. This one is actually doing really well. And being on the, there's a lot of flowers, but I don't see any fruit. Okay, so I only have that one. So let's go and see what my garden is looking like. To my garden before the gym, after the gym, before work, after work. Let's see. Oh, okay, I gotta pull this grass right here. Anything. These vines are definitely all over. Alright, so just came back from church and I thought I'd let it really match my garden a little bit with all my bright colors on. Alright, so it's been a few days, but anyway, just left the gym. Know what time it is. Let's go check out my garden. See. Intensity's weight. That's a knocked over. The watermelon. Putting too much effort on flowering as opposed to making the fruit. So, all right, guys. So let's go check my garden and see if there's anything. Okay, so there's the watermelon. Anything else coming out? And then this is the other fruit. I don't see anything coming on the hair situation is looking like. Look how cute. Yeah. I need to get it in a bucket. Okay, so let's go into my garden today. But I'm actually gonna have to cut my garden back because I'm having someone to come out and deal with a couple of these trees that are up there. And he's gonna have to put his truck on my garden. Okay. My plants, they need water.